all these generic brands. And generic brand is one thing, but then below generic brands, there's a knockoff. And the knockoff is the brand that's desperately trying to be that national name brand, but they're failing miserably. And I want to give you a couple tragic examples. Some of you probably use Arm & Hammer. Maybe some of you are familiar with Arm & Hatchet, which is a little bit different of a product. How many Ninja Turtle fans do we have? Probably a little bit bigger in children's church. Maybe you've seen New Style Tortoise instead of Ninja Turtle. How many of you had a Game Boy when you were younger? Game Boy, all right. Maybe some of you had a Game Child instead. I think that's what happened to the Game Boy after the PC police came in and it had to be, unisex. And then my absolute favorite is instead of Crest toothpaste, it's Crust toothpaste. And I think when you brush your teeth with Crust, they actually get dirtier than before. A knockoff is a failed attempt to be the real thing. And I want you to realize with me this morning that Paul asked the Romans to make sure that their love was the real thing. If you found your way to Romans 12, just look real quickly at verse 9. He says, let love be without dissimulation. He says, let your love be genuine. At the end or towards the end of this epic book of doctrine, talking about the grace and forgiveness that God provides through the sacrifice that he made on the cross, Paul says to the Roman Christians, make sure that your love is the real thing. The word dissimulation that he uses there is actually the Greek word for to act or to perform. It would be if someone were on stage giving a performance or acting in a role, that's the word. May your love not be an act, Paul says. May your love not be a love of pretense or love for show. May it be the real